Changement pour la France. Le numéro 25. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 32.
And that should get the job done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rice. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. And he's cut it out. And that's another good win of the ball. Yildiz. Madrid are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. And it's De Jong. De Jong. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ball's gone out of play. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Asensio. Rice. Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe is flagged offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pass somewhat off target. Vardiol. And it's Rice. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a throw. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Madrid have their second corner now.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rice. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Lukaku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? DiMarco. Tries to play it through. Asensio. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the defence. Yildiz. Van Dijk goes back to front. Timber. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. France have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
It's just beyond his reach. Vinicius Junior, Isaac. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now, can they get him away? Incoming delivery. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture. And when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Isak.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Pedri. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior. Good read, needed to be. Vinicius Junior. Barella. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Thuram. Partey. Thuram. Quality ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's nice. Shot at goal! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Pete...
Mbappe is on his real chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great vision, and that could set him on his way. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Bellingham. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Timber cuts it out. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vinicius Junior, now it's Thuram. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. Bellingham. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the second half gets underway. And it's Barella. Pedri. Isak. Spread out to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good ball. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without complication. And it's Nunez. Partey. Barella. Thuram. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, delightful ball. Thuram, he's got away, and he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Palmer tries to play it through, and a chance! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football.
And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mendes picks it up out wide. Cucurella attempts a clearance. Opts to... He's had a shot! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Played back into the centre. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good take in a good area. Barella. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. France do have a chance to counter here. And it's Barella. Matheus Nunes. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in a great position here. Sanchez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. Barella. Steaming on goalwards. Takes a shot! Well, they've got it again.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's a promising position. Palmer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Spread neatly. Just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk gets it clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matheus Nunes. And Gravenberch. And it's Barella. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Sanchez gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Thuram. Played back in. Now it's Barella. And he shoots! Goal! France! And France are in front. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cucurella. Barella. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Over to the left. And he goes cross-field. Cucurella. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Tries to play it through. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. A header! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Sanchez makes the interception. Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham looking to run onto it. Goal! France! And again they hit the front.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 5.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Le
Isak
numéro 18.
is onto it in a
Le
flash.
numéro 9. Le numéro 41. Le numéro
It's
6.
Valverde.
Le numéro 2. Attention.
And he's in on goal.
Changement.
That's very neat. And here's Valverde. Gravenberg. Great vision. Dembele. Cross needs to be good. That's a decent clearance. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Gets a good foot in there. Gravenberg, good driving run. That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's shifting through the gears here. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Matheus Nunes is in a really good position out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Look at the shot at goal! They've got to be quick to recover this.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cucurella. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Matheus Nunes.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hernandez. And it's Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice gets it away. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Passing is crisp and sharp. Palmer. That's good play.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Cucurella. Konate. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Palmer. Now this could be a chance. Gravenberch. Nicely aimed pass. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Bellingham. Now that's well seen too.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thuram. That's a good ball. Vinicius Junior! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Matheus Nunes. Oh, super find. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So it is still 0-0. Opts to play it back. Now this could be a chance. And that's played in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plays the return pass. Bellingham. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
The ball has bounced loose now. There's the delivery. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's Thuram. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Gravenberch. And it's Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cucurella getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Deftly away. Forwards and with intent. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Cucurella. Nice control. Vardiol. Ball played for Matheus Nunes.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Well, they could break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.